Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. But today we're going to be smashing out a new game and a new series. As you saw in the title, it's called My Summer Car. Give you a quick rundown on what the game is actually about. It's based in Finland. If you're an 18-year-old boy, your parents have gone away for the summer and you've got the house to yourself. Basically you have a car which you have to rebuild from scratch. You have to go out and do jobs for your uncle, delivering wood and emptying people's sewage, which is absolutely disgusting. But you literally have to rebuild everything, including your engine, like, or your engine's up on a shelf, like spread out, and you have to rebuild it. Then you have to tune it, and then you have to take it off to inspection. And it has to pass, and you have to get your number plates to be able to drive it on the road. And if you drive it on the road without your plates, you can get fines from the police. But you also have to obviously do your work to make sure you survive. As you can see up on the top left hand corner, you've got your thirst, your hunger, your stress, your urine, your sleep, your dirtiness, and then your money. Obviously money in this, I won't have to worry about it. I had quite a few problems with this game, with bits and bobs happening, and in the end I just gave up. I was like, do you know what, I keep spending all of this time building these cars and recording, and stuff happens and it just gets ruined, and I'm thinking to myself, I've done so many hours of recording and working on the car, because it's not just a 5-minute job rebuilding this car. As you guys will find out, this video is 16 minutes long, but for me to cut it down to 16 minutes from an hour and a half just to do the front and rear suspension, and then the engine's like a 2.5 hour job. But obviously you guys won't have to worry about that. That's the magic of editing videos. But anyways, that's why I've got that amount of money. I just decided, fuck it, I'm just going to give myself unlimited money. I haven't gone stupid. As you guys will see, I don't just go buy all the best parts that I possibly want because I've got the money there. I've done it gradually, because in this game, obviously, like I said, you do the sewage and the firewood. You also can do jobs for your nan and a couple other people. You have to go to the shops to buy your food. There's also drag and rally races that you can participate in and get trophies, but obviously you've got to build your car up for that. Like, there's rally parts, but which are really expensive, and like drag stuff, which is really expensive as well. It takes a while to earn that money. As you'll see shortly, also in the background there's a oval building which has got a lift in it. You won't get that at the beginning of the game. That is a mod which costs 12 grand, I think it does, to buy in the game. But it's a lot easier. You guys will find, if you guys play this game or are planning on playing it, is the car jack and the other little jack that you get. They're very glitchy. Your car will start making crashing noises, and half the time it flings them off the jack, and you can end up breaking your parts. If you crash or anything and you're not wearing your seatbelt, you die. And if you've got permanent death on, you have to start from scratch again. You have to rebuild the whole car. But if you turn it off, where you crash your car, that's where your car will be. And depending on how bad the accident was, your car may be in bits. Like your engine might be sitting on the side of the road, your wheels might be hanging off. But you can properly damage your car and it stops working properly, and you have to take it to the mechanic to fix the bodywork on it, do the wheel alignment and everything. When building the engine, when you first get in it, it's going to be probably running a bit rich and it will stall a lot of the time. You've got to do proper like tuning, you've got to change the air fuel ratio and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. A lot of people have said it's a mixture of games. It's a bit like a simulator. It's a bit like Car Mechanic Simulator, because obviously that's the main reason in the game. Like, you've got a car and you've got to rebuild it. But in some sense it's not. It's more of a survival game. It's like a lifestyle game. Like, you've got to provide for yourself. You've got to go out and work to earn money to buy yourself food, and then obviously your parts to upgrade your car. But overall, it's a good game. It can be very stressful, very, very stressful. Like the amount of times I've been sitting there and stuff's not working. Obviously before this series started, obviously I've been on it and done it a couple of times, tested the game out, and there's been a lot of swearing because I've built the engine and put it in the car. I've done everything that I should have done, but the thing's not running properly. But we've kind of got the hang of it now. Oh, sorry. But anyways, hopefully you guys are all okay though and doing well, especially in the current times and the events that are happening at the moment with this bloody coronavirus. And you're not too bored, because I'm bloody bored, I'm telling you now. It's ridiculous. But I don't know how these videos will go, because obviously they are very long-winded. Obviously in certain parts I might do it like the mechanic video. Obviously this video will be a bit different. Obviously I'm going to be talking the whole video pretty much. But the other ones, it might be like the car mechanic simulator. Obviously I'll speak if I need to update you on anything, like if there's any new parts of the game that have come out, and what's the word? Yeah, any updates or any changes that have come out on the game to previous videos, or if I've bought something and I'm going to explain it and stuff like that, if you get me. And yeah, I don't really know what's going on right now. I don't know if we're frozen or not. Or what? We might have just frozen. Well, I don't really know what happened there, to be fair. We completely just froze. Which that was fucking weird. That was annoying. But yeah, this video is literally just going to be front and suspension, front and suspension, front and rear suspension, and just a few other bits and bobs. The next video will probably most likely be fitting the wheels and a few other bits. Obviously you guys are going to want to see this car driving. It won't be for the first couple of videos, that's for sure. The engine video will probably be at least 2 videos on its own, building it, depending on how you guys want to see it. If you want me to put it into one video of just building the engine, I'll just do it as a montage where I won't really speak much, but it'll be sped up quite a bit. But even getting the engine in and sorting everything out, it's a long process. Like, you've got to wire up the car, you've got to wire everything. It's ridiculous. But you guys have got all of that to come, whether you watch me do it or whether you do it for yourself. It's ridiculous. Also, I've got a couple of other videos, like I said in the episode 3 of Car Mechanic Simulator. New videos coming out. I'm not going to say what they are. There's a few changes that have happened since a while back, because I think before the Car Mechanic Simulator video, I think the last video I posted up was probably about 8 months ago, before the Car Mechanic Simulator, so obviously there's quite a bit that's changed. But I have got some videos that I think you guys might be interested in. Something a bit different. It's not gaming and such, and don't worry, it's not vlogging. There's no way in hell you ever catch me vlogging. Maybe later on, if I ever get big, that'll become a thing, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, so this game's based in Finland. The way that people, like the characters in here, they're so funny looking. They talk really weird. Don't take offence to that if anyone is Finland, because I don't. I don't know the way you pronounce the language. But if that's how you speak, then I do apologise. But I'm pretty sure it's just the way that the game's been made. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember what they called the dude that made this. I'm pretty sure he's named himself Topless Gun. He just built this game on his own. And done everything, but obviously you can get the mods. You can't get them through Steam, you have to actually download them through different websites, e.g. I think it's nexus.com and racedependent.com, which are both two really good websites to get mods from. I'll put the links in the description to those. So if you do guys have this game and you want to spice up your game a bit more, or if you're considering playing the game, then the websites will be there for you to use. Obviously if you don't want to use mods, that's down to you, that's fair enough. I have got various different mods for this game, which you guys will probably find out over the course of the episodes. Some are just like in-game stuff, like stuff for the car or cars, but then obviously some are functions, stuff that I can do, especially lift anything mod, especially if you crash your car and it's upside down, it's very hard to get over. Just you'll be able to pick it up and then turn it over, but you have, the only trouble is with that picking up cars, it's very unreliable, because even if you've got a perfectly good car and you just pick it up just to move it and turn it around, there's potential that you're going to break it, because your strength will just pull the parts off. One of the main ones is bumpers and gas tank, and if your gas tank falls out and you've got a full tank of gas, you'll lose that gas. But you've got to literally make sure you do everything. You've got to maintain your car well. You've got to make sure brake fluid is all topped up, your coolant and your engine oil and your petrol, because if you don't, there could be some problems. Like if you don't top up on the oil and stuff, your engine will blow up. You have to replace warm parts, and I think the main warm parts is your suspension, your starter motor and your alternator, your water pump. That stuff starts failing, your spark plugs. You have to keep on top of all of that stuff, or your car will go kaboom. And Flattery, the mechanic, he's not cheap. Oh, I think just for suspension tightening, I think that's like £9 grand, and that's, what do you get for a mission roughly? I think you get about £1,500, and obviously you could drive from your house to, let's say, the shop to go pick up the lorry, and then you have to drive all the way over to near Flattery's house, which is over the other side of the map. Like, it can get quite long-winded, and if you've got to save up like £9 grand, I think even like the rally suspension on its own is like £9 grand. So very long-winded. So let's hope that you got a lot of patience. I've got quite a bit of patience, but this game put it to the test. For sure. Proper put it towards the test. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the Car Mechanic Simulator video, and I hope that you guys put in the comments if you actually noticed a difference and you actually preferred how the video was and the quality of the video. Hopefully this video's quality is okay and the smoothness is alright for you guys, but make sure to leave those comments, because I do need your feedback on my videos, because how am I meant to improve them? But we are coming up to the end of the video now. We're just going to get the last couple of little bits in, and and we'll be calling it a day. Like I said, in the next video it should be wheels on and starting to make a progress on the car. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you'll enjoy the ones to come, and the start of a new series on a completely new game. But anyway guys, if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, subscribe. And if you want to see the future episodes of My Summer Car, don't forget to hit that bell button. Cheers guys, see you soon.